Hail and Mashers Kingdom, welcome to Pulse of Exile 2. You're probably missing loads of damage. Just look over here. So that's kinda my normal attack speed with this skill. Just by clicking one button without changing any equipment, that's a new attack speed. Yeah, that's how it looks like. It's pretty crazy, it's a lot faster. And it's like 300-400 more DPS instantly, just with one single button click and few smart decisions. yes, it's so simple. And now I will explain you this and also few more tricks how to basically improve your damage with few clicks, because not everyone understands how it works. So, first topic is weapon sets. I know there's loads of misconceptions and loads of problems with people not understanding how they work, but they're extremely simple. And here's the most fearsome part for most people, that you need two weapons for two weapon sets. Sometimes you do, but not always. In most cases you don't need second weapon for second weapon set. In reality, if you got insanely good weapon and it can be used for your weapon set number 2 for your build, all you can do is to just hover mouse over here and you can lock to all weapon sets one single weapon. It can be done for your second weapon also, so basically your offhand and your main hand can be shared independently. So you can share your scepter on your both hands and you can keep your weapon only on weapon set number 1 or only on weapon set number 2. To do it, of course, you need to have 3 weapon set number 2, so if you're using like 2 weapons already, you need to free the slot, but you can share scepter on both weapon sets, but keep different weapons and so on and so on. So it's super easy. Still, even if you do this, and even if you allocate your weapon skill points for different sets, there is still one more thing that people forget. Even after you allocate weapon sets, you need to allocate your skills. And it will work differently for different builds, but basic idea of weapon sets is pretty simple. For example, for my build, I got weapon set number 1 set for critical hit chance over here, critical hit chance over here, and critical damage, critical hit chance, like all over the place. Basically, all this stuff is for weapon set number 1. And for weapon set number 1, I'm using only one simple skill. So it's Twister, because when I'm firing my twisters, I want them to fire and go through the map basically, and that's it. So that's the idea. But when I run around, I want to do it as fast as possible, and to do it as fast as possible, we need to have high attack speed. That's why allocating this skill to weapon set number 2, where I set up loads of attack skill nodes, we're benefiting from this attack speed, skill speed, basically for insane attack speed and skill speed, and we can move with it. It's pretty cool and pretty fun. Yes. And I got zero use of this attack speed for my twisters, since I'm shooting them only once every few seconds. And that's basically the idea, so allocating different parts. Same can be done, for example, for Tactician, when you allocate banners for one weapon set and all other like damage nodes for second weapon set, you will have insanely powerful banners, but at the same time you will have insanely powerful character with nice skills. And that's basically the trick. Insanely cool, fun and easy trick. And if you want to allocate weapon skill points, all you need to do is to press on this arrow. It will give you ability to allocate weapon sets points as different weapon sets, and then you reallocate your skills. So that's the first trick, and it increases DPS by a lot. Again, it increased my movement speed, it increased my DPS with twisters, together at the same time. So technically, right now I'm level 150, since I got like 2 weapon sets. That's pretty good. Now, another trick, really cool one. You should already know that one of the major factors for your damage is actually your skill level. So the higher skill level, the more damage you will get. And highest skill gem you can get is skill gem level 20. But the skill gem costs quite a bit, 600 exalted orbs to be more precise right now. Yeah, it's pretty high cost. Another way how you can get +1 level to your skills is by corrupting your skill gems. Yes, you can do it pretty easily, you can corrupt your skill gems. The problem, of course, that you can break your gem. So, for example, if you take skill gem level 20, it costs like 2.5 divines, you add perfect juveler orb, you add gem cutter prisms, and you will end with bricked gem, for example, that will have -1 to level. This costs a lot, like 3 divines for a try. A little bit like too expensive if you ask me. But here's the trick. You can actually create your skill as a lower level skill gem, so level 17, I got loads of them, and I need my twister to be as high level as possible, so I will create a bunch of twisters right now. But as you can see, I can't create it. So here's extra tip. In your options, make sure you turn on gem cutting restrictions. Yes, because this can prevent you from using this and other tricks. This will prevent you from engraving skill gems if you already got them, if you're unable to socket them, and for many other occasions. It's nice for like fail proofing, but in reality it's better to craft skill gem, then understand that you can't use it, for example, and then turn on your brain and understand why, so you will get like better game knowledge. And if you turn this on, it will prevent you from doing exact step that I'm doing right now. And also it can prevent loads of other like occasions. For example, it can prevent you from dropping marks into different skill gems. I don't know, there's like different stuff, different occasions when it triggers, and it's awful. You need to turn it off. Gem cutting restrictions in game options. It's just bad. And that's why a lot of people, I guess, sometimes asks me like how I'm dropping multiple freezing marks or like multiple other stuff into different gems and stuff like that. Well, that's basically how. I don't have this option on. So let's get back to skill gems. I will craft a bunch of twisters, and now it will give me ability to engrave it. Of course, it will even warn me. So why do I need these restrictions? Anyway, we're creating a bunch of twisters, and all those twisters is tier 17, so it's pretty cheap to do it. Now, perfect jugular orb is not cheap, but again, if you want highest possible skill, you want to do it. So that's basically algorithm. You want to improve quality for gem cutter prisms, 5 sockets, so we get all skills of level 17 with 20% quality. Now we're turning on our omens, and we're trying to val this stuff. So this one, what happened? Oh, it lost 1 socket. Perfect. Yeah. This one, quality 23. This one, no +1 level, sadly. For some reason, this actually got like 0 changes. It's weird. I used my omen, but it is what it is, basically. That's how it looks like. So here's the fun part. This will stay in my inventory until better times. Let's get level 19. And basically, I put this on, and now we drop this twister into our inventory, so it's level 17, it's corrupted. Technically we should not be able to do anything with it right now, but as you can see I can easily upgrade it, and it will be upgraded to level 19 basically, to highest level possible. Yes, that's how it works. And that's pretty nice way to upgrade your skills, and a lot cheaper. So basically for just 1 divine you can try to do it, and if you're lucky you will get your upgrade. You don't need level 20 skill gem to just try and brick it. Same goes for spirit gems, of course. Basically that's how it works. That's the biggest tips. Now let's go to multiple small ones. Also I see like lots of people don't know that you can actually upgrade your rings, your amulets and stuff like that. Yes, you can get them from Breach, you can buy them from currency exchange pretty easily. And now whenever you use this stuff, you can upgrade your amulets and rings up to 20% quality, which will increase stats over different attributes. For example, there's catalysts that will increase lightning modifiers, so if you got lightning damage to attacks and lightning resistance and even all elemental resistance, it will upgrade all of them. You can easily see it over here. On this ring right now I get 37 lightning resistance, so it's pretty low, but after getting 20% quality we get 44 lightning resistance, which is already pretty good. And don't forget there's one more way to upgrade your amulets. There's delirium emotions. You got loads of them, but probably you will see that these guys over here will cost a lot. Basically these emotions, distilled emotions, can be right clicked and you will have this instilling menu, and you can create different combinations from them. So that's the combinations. We drop our amulet and we'll see that there is no combination like this, but maybe there's another one. Yeah, it's True Strike. We can increase critical hit chance and dexterity, basically just like that. And you can easily find these combinations by going in your passive skill tree and pressing Alt to highlight it. So you will see that you need Liquid Emotions, Envy, Fear, Envy in this exact order. But again, getting Fear is a lot harder. It's a lot more rare. But there is the reforging bench, so don't forget you can drop your instilled emotions, you can reforge them basically into higher tier. It's not random, it's just 1 tier higher. And yeah, it will take a little bit of time, but after a few minutes you will upgrade all your red basic boring emotions into the pink ones, then pink ones into yellow ones, actually orange. Then orange upgrades into next tier, it's disgust basically, then disgusts upgrade into despair, and so on and so on. That's basically how we can get loads of good emotions even if you don't have them right now. But it's not it. There's another way how you can get really powerful upgrades. Of course you can get nice emeralds and jewels and they can be really powerful and give you nice upgrades, but maybe you're just looking for really cool and powerful stuff that your build just needs, like elemental resistances and increased elemental damage. And you already instilled Storm Charged, so you can instill only Amulet and only one. Instillment on Amulet. You can change it, but it will be only one. You can actually get these passives by going into market and searching for them over here. So it will be all natural, but it should be enchant. So when you're looking for enchant and you're looking for jewel, you will see megalomaniacs. Yeah, all natural is very good, and this megalomaniacs will cost like 40 divine orbs. And megalomaniacs comes with 2 bonuses, but there's some very good bonuses that you can acquire pretty cheaply. For example, if you're playing hunters like me, you can get more dexterity, increased accuracy rating, and increased elemental damage with attacks all at the same time, just for 1 divine orb. You can hover it on, so you can pop this search on the website and look for something really cool and powerful that will work for your build. That's basically how it works. Well, this is last part for those of you who need detailed step-by-step explanation how to set up weapon sets. We will start with mouse and keyboard, and also I will show how to do it on controller, because it's a little bit harder. Step number 1. You need to have 2 weapons. You can either have second weapon or you can share weapons through weapon set just by right clicking this icon over here, and you will see that one weapon is kinda shadowed on the second weapon set and will be used over there, but you already know it from the first part of the video. Step number 2, you need to have some passive skill points, and weapon set skill points is not free skill points. They actually will eat your skill points, and as you can see right now I got 1 skill point, but I got 2 ways how I can allocate it. I can basically allocate it over here and it will eat my skill points. I will still have weapon set skill points, but I won't be able to allocate them, because to allocate them you need to have 1 free skill point. Now, to allocate weapon sets on mouse and keyboard, you just press on this arrow and you will see that you're allocating points for weapon set number 1. Now you pick basically what you want to allocate, and now we allocate this point, we press apply, and it's done. We still got 1 weapon set skill point for weapon set number 2, but there is 0 skill points over here right now. So basically I will allocate skill point for weapon set number 2 over here, and we are done. Again, biggest thing for this is that some points are not usable for all the skills, and now you can basically double the power of your character. Basically for any mage class, increasing power of curses like this. So you allocating this to 1 weapon set, and then to another weapon set you're allocating only power of lightning, of ice, whatever you're using, and this will make your curses really big and powerful, and also your magic really big and powerful, since technically your character will scale to level 150. And that's not it, of course. You need to right click a skill. And now skills like Lunar Assault, for example, or Lunar Blessing, will have this icons over here. It's used with weapon set, so it can be used with weapon set 1 or 2. And you either turn it on one set or another set, or on both, depending on how you want to use the skills. And technically that's it, you just set it up your weapon sets. Now let's jump to controller. So for controller it's the same rules, you need to have skill points and also free weapon set skill point. And to allocate them, instead of just pressing button, you need to press and hold the button, it will pop up this menu, and on top you will allocate basic skill points, so it will be for both weapon sets, but you can go into weapon set 1 or weapon set 2, and just like that you can allocate points. If you allocated your points already, then you will be able to just allocate them normally and they will go into certain weapon set. And yeah, you can't allocate jewel sockets with weapon sets, so you need to have smart passing on your passive skill tree. But probably you're just following mine or other builds and you need to understand how to allocate weapon sets in this video. Anyway, this is not it, of course. Now the hardest part, how to allocate skills to different points. So there is no managed sockets, there is no like advanced information. So basically to allocate skills to certain sets, you need to go into set skill bind menu, basically over here, and then you go to the skill options. by pressing and holding button. And now in skill options you can allocate weapon set. So this skill, set it up in weapon set number 1, you can do it for weapon set number 2 or both. Same for all other skills. Also you can do it in quick menu, basically over here in bind screen, so you can just pick whatever you like. Allocations and your set. And that's most important ways how you can increase your damage by buying better items or crafting them. Make sure to watch these videos on the screen right now.